Hello everyone. So sometimes we don't need to solve a quadratic equation. We just need to know what kind of solutions the quadratic equation has. In the examples that we've done previously, you saw that you can have three types of solutions. You can have two real solutions, one real solution, or two complex solutions with the i's. Okay? And that's determined by the b squared minus 4ac part of the equation, right? If I have my equation is negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a, this number inside the square root determines the type of solution that you have. So this is called, the b squared minus 4ac is called the discriminant. It basically determines what kind of solution, how many and what type, right? So we saw in the examples that if b squared minus 4ac, if that number is positive, then you're going to get two real solutions. Sometimes they're regular numbers, sometimes they have square roots. So like rational or irrational solutions. If that number is 0, then this whole plus or minus drops out and you just have one real solution. And if that number is negative, then you're going to get i's. You're going to get complex solutions. And there's two of them, the plus or minus, right? So when you're working through these problems, sometimes you do want to know what the solution is, but sometimes you just want to know, are they real or are they not? And if they're not real, then you don't need to solve it. And if they are real, sometimes you want to solve it. So it just sort of, it's good to know what kind of solutions you have ahead of time, okay? So we're going to look at this example, determine the number of solutions to each quadratic equation. So A, we're going to determine our ABC. So A is 3, B is 7, and C is negative 9. To determine the number and what type, we don't need to do the whole thing, we just need the discriminant, this part under the square root, b squared minus 4ac. Alright, so we have 7 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 9, 49 plus 12 times 9 is 108. So this is 157, right? So this is positive. That's kind of this first option here. So this has two real solutions. All right, you can go ahead and find them if you need to, but here we're just figuring out what type and how many. All right. Okay, let's look at part B. So part B, let's identify our ABC. A is 5, B is 1, and C is 4. We're going to find the discriminant, b squared minus 4ac. 1 squared minus 4 times 5 times 4. 1 minus 20 times 4 is 8. This gives me negative 79. All right, so this is negative. So it falls in this category. So that equation has two complex solutions. You're going to have i's in your solution. All right, part C. A is 9, B is negative 6, C is 1. B squared minus 4ac, the discriminant, we evaluated, we get negative 6 squared minus 4 times 9 times 1. 36 minus 36 equals 0. So this is our second option here. This equation will have one real solution. Alright, so that's the problem about the discriminant and how to use that to determine how many and what types of solutions you have.